How is everyone doing? Welcome to another top 10 most expensive. Today we're counting down the top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards from the Legendary Collection. And let me tell you, if you have any of these cards in your personal belongings, you are one lucky person. Now, before we get into today's video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below any different type of Pokemon set or individual card that you want to see in next week's top 10, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like some extra karma bonus points for your life, watch this video till the very end or just let it play out. And share this with a friend if you want to. The last two are optional, but would be heavily appreciated. And for even more fun, don't forget to check out down below, right next to the subscribe button, there is a join button for your chance to enter to win. To become a member of the channel. In becoming a member, you have more chances of becoming a winner of a Pokemon Slab or a booster pack. Now, let's get into today's top 10 most expensive featuring Legendary's collections. The 10th most expensive card in this set is going to be the Jolteon from Legendary's collection. This Pokemon card is going to be a hefty starter offer with $190. That's right. This card is going for $190 right off of the bat. Absolutely insane prices. If you look at this card from a year ago, we can see that this card has gone up in price. It's gone from $133 to $189, so an increase in $56 in the past year. Now, number 9 is going to be the Charmander from the Legendary's collection. This card is going to be fetching a hefty price tag of $197 with a year ago price of what would have been $149. So this card has gone up in $50 in value since last year. Now, that is not just this card that they are depicting here. It is the one with all the sparkles around it and everything. So don't be deceived. It is not the Charmander, just the regular one. It is the reverse hollow Charmander on here. Now, for number 8, we have ourselves the Squirtle from the Legendary's collection. This card is going for $200 currently and has gone up recently by $100 in just the past 3 months. If we look at this card from a year ago, we will see that last year it was worth $105, 3 months ago $102, and now $200. Again, don't forget, it is the reverse hollow with all the sparkle and glitter around here. Now, for number 7, we have ourselves Gengar, one of the OG favorites coming out of the Legendary collections. Again, the reverse hollow, going for $200. Really hasn't seen a price drop in the past 3 months, but let's look at the past year. This card had a low last year of $114, with 10 months ago being $239. Sheesh! Now, at the current $200 price tag, since last year, this card has gone up a total of $85. At number 6, we have Flareon Reverse Hollow from the Legendary's collections, going for $200, a penny more than Squirtle and Gengar. With a year ago price tag, this card was worth $170, so it has only gone up about $30 in the past year. At number 5, we have ourselves my favorite, Venusaur from the Legendary's collections, going for a total of $226. And no less than a month ago, this card was worth 500 smackaroos. So this is the cheapest he's been in. Let's see what he was a year ago. In the past 8 months, I might have to pull out the bank wallet and drop a couple of hundos on this, as Venusaur is my favorite. This card is going for now $226 with a last year price tag of $180. So this card has gone up $46 since last year. At number 4, We have ourselves Eevee from Legendary Collection. The lovable, fluffy, dog-like, fox-like Pokemon is going for $230 with a last year price tag of what was $150 and a low of $96. If you bought this card while it's $96, congratulations. You've made yourself pretty much $150 profit. So, top of the notch to ya. That was a great pickup right there. At number 3, we have ourselves a Pikachu coming from the Jungle set, the artwork here, not the OG base set like some of the others. This card is going for $230 and has a last year price tag of $158 with a height of 300 bucks. Sheesh, this card was worth a lot. But last year was $158, this year it is $230. So this card has gone up a total of $70, well $72 since last year. Now, before we get into the last top two most expensive, we're going to go off with some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is going to be the Gyarados at $132. I know, Gyarados, honorable mention, that's it, what, but, yep, he only made it into the honorable mentions, and he's not even the most expensive amongst the honorable mentions. He's actually one of the cheapest. Last year's price was $200, but this year he's only at $132, so $70 drop in profit. 4 is the Arcanine with a $150 price tag and a last year price tag of only $100 with a low price of $50 during the months of September. So this card only is able to get on the number 4 list of the top 5 honorable mentions. Number 3 is the Dark Dragonair, coming in at $161 with a last year price tag of $113. This guy is an awesome card and a cool one to have, but does not reach the top 10. Number 2 is going to be the Articuno from Fossil, making its way into the Legendary Collection with a $170 price tag. But looking at last year, this card was only worth $88, so it's actually gone up by almost double its value. But does not make its way on to the top 10, just the honorable mention. And the number 1 most expensive honorable mention is going to be the Mewtwo Legendary Collection. This Mewtwo is sick with his psychedelic waves going on, hitting you with the Psy Wave. Going for $180 with a last year price tag of what was $200, making himself almost making his way onto the top 10 most expensive. Now it's time for the 2 top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards from Legendary Collections. Number 2 is going to be the Dark Dragonite. This reverse holo Dark Dragonite is going to be worth $256. That is right, $250,000 for one singular Pokemon card. A year ago price tag, this card was going for pretty much the same at $270, so he's actually taken a drop at $256, so $14 decrease in profit. Now, it's time for the number 1 most expensive Legendary Collections Pokemon card from the set. And if you haven't guessed it already, well then, you should take a look at what is the most popular Pokemon card. And no, you're right, you did not see Blastoise on here. He did not make his way, as I do not believe he is in this set. The number 1 most expensive Pokemon card from the Legendary Collections is, of course, going to be the Charizard Reverse Holo, going for a whopping $700, well, close enough, $695 Smackaroos. This card is actually taking a price cut in half, with last year's, with a month ago, this card being worth $1,800. This is the lowest I think this card will ever be, or that I will see at a $695 price tag. Forget the Venusaur, I might have to open up the wallet and buy this guy, because for a $700 buyout and him being worth more than double that, time will tell that this card will definitely increase in value heavily and quickly. Let's look at a year ago for a reference in price. This card last year was only worth $400, but only for a short period of time, and then made the jump from July all the way to December for 1,800 smackaroos. Definitely a sought-after card, the Reverse Holo Charizard, but a very expensive one as well. That concludes today's top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards featuring the Legendary Collection. If you would like to see a set or a card itself featured in next week's top 10, make sure you comment down below letting me know what card that is. Don't forget to comment down below, smash that like button, and subscribe as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and like I said, and like to keep saying with the motto, as you can see with these beautiful reverse holos. Now, if only they could do that with the holos. So saying the saying with me, make holos great again. And don't forget, keep poking on. Until next time, this is Pokemon Drama signing off, saying peace out and have a great day.